Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to give you a quick rundown on how to configure electronics in Coastal Explorer. Let's begin. With Coastal Explorer running, click on the Settings gear on the left-hand side of the screen. In the Settings browser, select Electronics from the Configuration category. Next, we will click on the Configure a New Device button. This will take us to the Add Device panel. Within the Add Device panel, we will see a list of communication ports available to configure. If you do not see a communication ports list, double-check to make sure your electronics are plugged in and that you have installed any accompanying driver software. We will ignore the Add a Network port and configure NMEA data server buttons, as those are only used when trying to send or receive data on an Ethernet-based network. In our example, we have a standalone GPS unit connected to the PC using a USB to serial adapter. Once we've confirmed that the USB to serial adapter's drivers have been installed and see its listing in the Add Device panel, we can now select the Auto Detect button. By selecting Auto Detect, Coastal Explorer will attempt to automatically configure the COM port. If data is found on the COM port, a Use This button will appear. Clicking this button will save the configuration for the device. Let's go over manual COM port configuration. We will use the same steps to get to the Add Device panel as we did in the first half of the video. Only instead of clicking the Auto Detect button, we will click on the device's COM port. In the COM port configuration panel, click on the menu below the interface category. From here, we will select NMEA 0183 for the interface type. Next, we will need to set a baud rate. Most GPS units use a baud rate of 4800. Higher speed devices, such as AIS units, will use a baud rate of 38400. You will want to consult your device's owner's manual to confirm the appropriate baud rate setting. For our test, we will select 4800. Below the baud rate settings, we will see a list of NMEA 0183 port options. For most devices, we are only listening for incoming data on the port. Therefore, we only need to have the listener checkbox checked. We will cover the talker checkbox and the repeater checkbox in more detail in a later video. Once the COM port has been properly configured, we will immediately see green status indicators below NMEA 0183 port options. Online means that the device is being recognized by the PC. Receive means that we are getting valid data on the port. At this point, the COM port is successfully configured and we can close the settings panel. To see your saved COM port configurations, click on the Settings gear, then select Electronics. This concludes our Configuring Electronics video. If you have any questions that this video did not cover, feel free to send us an email or give our office a call. Thanks for watching.